Moving on now to HED MAYNER is a young Israeli designer who took part in the recent Paris Fashion Week. His clothes are loose and comfortable, and his style combines simplicity and elegance. Sunday 40s went to meet him and brought back this story.
In his early 30s, HED MAYNER, a young Israeli designer, is already beginning to break into the world of high fashion. In January, he presented his first collection at the Paris Fashion Week. He sold the collection to 4 major Japanese and New York stores.
Paris, and that's what's very nice about it, is that they are open for designers that are coming from outside.
Born in Mitzpe Amuka, a small village in northern Israel, HED MAYNER left his hometown to study at the prestigious Bezalel Academy in Jerusalem. 4 years later, he went to Paris to study at the French Institute of Fashion, but he finds his inspiration in Jerusalem.
I was missing the intensity, that there is here in the Middle East, this tension. So, yeah, I missed that, and also all the cultural references. And yeah, I really felt then that Jerusalem was the center of the world, like a center, some kind of heart for all that influence all the things that happen, if it's like cultural aspect or spiritual aspect.
A state of mind which is reflected in his collection. MAYNER mixes elegant tailoring with a military twist. Loose, comfortable clothes that fit all body types.
I guess it's just something I see around all the time. The military pieces, you see it everywhere. You go to the bus, if you take the bus, you see uniform all the time.
In his workshop, MAYNER has dozens of books on the history of the Jewish people, or rather on their outfits, another source of inspiration for the young designer.
I'm inspired by the Jewish, like the Orthodox tailoring, which is very oversized and is more about wrapping the body rather than shaping it.
Good fabrics, a sharp technique, lightness. HED MAYNER created clothes that he himself would wear. That's what he has been doing since he was 16. Son of a metal worker and a painter, HED MAYNER grew up in a house full of art and creativity. He discovered fashion on his own.
I was not really related to that in the beginning, but then around my teens, I started studying sewing and pattern making and hand stitch from a lady next to our village. And then I gained quite a lot of skills, but then there was a point when it's combined with the fashion.
Today, MAYNER is dedicated to fulfilling the orders made in Paris, but he's already thinking about his next collection. His goal, to continue doing what he loves and see people wearing his designs.
I want to stay, I want to be based in Israel, of course, but I want to be all over the world with what I do, and to have an exposure to what I do and to have audience.